Some little ponies here. Lovely little things. What they call miniature ponies, are they called? Hello. Hungry, are you? Hello. Lovely. Not interested in me and more interested in their food. Bye bye. Right. Take you down here now. This goes into the haunted wood. I'll have to find them one day, them tennis courts. I was told about them. Nice. Well, I love walking around here. Nice. The sun's warm, you know. When the sun's out, it's quite warm. My head's a bit sweating a bit under the fleece. Very mild now. It wasn't cold this morning when I got up. I got up 4 o'clock, ready for work. Like, I work in the local co-op, not as a staff, but I do all the cleaning there, you know. You can see over there, you can see the top of the building there. It's a nice old building there. It's into a hall. They do well there though, and I bought it, seen photos of it, and it looks beautiful inside. It doesn't bother me, people doing well for themselves, you know, they work hard and, you know. But as long as they treat the locals with respect, that's the one. Because we used to have a transgender, what was her name? Stephanie Booth. She was on BBC. And she had all these hotels, you know, and she wanted to be on the rich list. And she owned the Wild Pheasant. She wanted to buy White Waters. She owned the Cambridge Hotel. She owned a hotel up wherever it was. Where was it? Bloody hell. I'm not sure she owned one in Ruthin and somewhere else. Oh, Wrexham, she owned the Winstay in the Wrexham. And it all came tumbling down because they got too big. And they just went bust. They both buggered off to Spain. And then all the hotels were sold off. Then I heard, what was it? I think it was September last year, or it might be a bit earlier, that she was doing something to a tractor, and the tractor toppled on top of her and killed her, like, so. She tried to get too big too quick, and it all come bang. She owned the Cambridge Hotel, and she didn't want to do up the chain bridge itself. It goes over, and she handed it to the, where was it? Oh, the Denbighshire Council, Town Council. Oh, nice buildings here. They're doing well here. Like, they've done, bloody beautiful it is. What they've done to it, they brought it back to its former glory. You know, beautiful. They put, you could see through one time, but they put all fences to stop you looking in, like, wanting their privacy. Can't blame them, like, but the one that runs it, his father's from Llangollen. No, his grandfather from Llangollen. It was Jackie Go. Used to own I forgot now. Well, I used to own Ironmongers, I think it was. Yeah, it was Ironmongers, and then the other part of the family owned the electrical shop on Oak Street. I think it was the same family. It was a bloody good electrical shop. Could get everything there. And if they didn't have it in the shop, they'd always order it for you. Bloody good little business that was. Oh, I see. I don't see if you can see. It's a beautiful building. And you can see a little bit through there. It's beautiful, it is. But I don't know if it's really £9 a pint. You know, if somebody might be, you know, don't seem to be judging for charging London prices. I don't know. Beautiful. Oh, this is haunted wood. But when it's I nearly forgot then. When it's overgrown, it's really eerie. Like when the trees are, you know, leaves are back on the trees. My grandfather used to be a postman before he became ill with angina. Like, used to be a postman, and he was coming up here one morning. It was about 4:30. I think it was about 4:30 because they had to get up early and all, you know, to. Well, they still do that now. And he stopped dead somewhere by here, and just froze. There was a white woman walked across the road, all in white, and she's white, and she just walked, stopped, looked at me, grandfather in his Land Rover, because back then they had Land Rovers, and she just walked here and just disappeared in front of him. And on the tops there, he was on the tops delivering one morning, and he stopped dead in his tracks in his Land Rover, and there was a coach and horses just come one side and through the other. So, and that's what he saw on the tops. Like, that was his truth, and that's what he experienced. So I've seen some weird things, like, but like when my dad had cancer before he died, like we had some weird experiences. Yeah. I've got a link with a Denby metal. I'm not going too much into it, like, I'm not going too much into the story, like, because although my dad's passed away, I can still feel him. Yeah. But what it was, my grandfather, me nan's original husband, like, you know. He used to work for a company in Pengwern, well, Rosen Edry. I can't remember the name of the company. And he used to drive a wagon. And what had happened is that he was doing either the wagon broke down, or or it had a flat tire or something. Can't rightly remember. My dad told me the story, like, and what I was doing something, lying in front of the truck rolled, and it went over his head, and it caused psychological problems and what's the word? Temperament changes, and he had a nervous breakdown, and he went a bit odd, you know, and just can't go too much into the story, like, because, you know, I don't want to talk ill. But he ended up in Denby Mental Hospital, was there for a while, and he became homeless. Well, no, it was through his own choice. So he used to call him Roger the Tramp, like, and people used to feed him around Kevin. And he died in an old people's home in Buckley. And when was it? 1990? No, was it? Or 2000 something? It was in the early 2000s, I think. Oh, this goes up to Pennacoid. Yeah, the way I was supposed to come down the other day. Yeah, so he had a spell in Denby Metal. Yeah. Aye. So as I said, he became homeless, and he worked on a farm in Buckley there. And they built a house, renovated this house and everything, and put it. And they told it, you know, he went into the side of the house and he went, oh yeah, it's lovely, you know, and all that, you know. He said, this is yours. They never seen him for a month. He liked to be out and about. He was just like a drifter, you know. And at the end, he had gangrene in his foot, and he died in an old people's home. It was from the frostbite, it was, because somebody found him, you know, because he always lived rough up to the day he was taken in at home. Poor bugger. His name was Roger Williams, his name was. He was in the army. Fought in the army, like, went to war and all that. Yeah. I walked down here. I came out of the haunted woods now. This is Pengwern. It's called Pengwern. Private fields, and you got the Glusick there and the castle. You walk down here and it brings you onto Birch Hill. Oh, another fucking car. Sorry. And that's Maesmauer Housing Estate. Nice houses, like, you know, bit posh. Not like us commoners, you know. I don't think it's like that now. It used to be, but it's not like that now. It's just normal everyday Joes now. Yeah, lovely houses. Woodbank Cottage, lovely. You can see it from the road, you can film it. As long as you don't go on the land and trespass. But if you can see it through the road, you can film it. Yeah. Lovely over here. Because this could end up being about 75 minutes bloody long now. I'm not going to do that. Do it in two separate. Oh God. Bollocks! I said, what's he doing? I'm filming. I'm local. No trouble here. This is a local shop for local people. It's a bit like that around here now. League of Gentlemen. Don't tell them I told you though. Some nice houses. Because they couldn't get a signal, they had to put the sky dish on the post far away from the house. Did a good job, like. All the cables on the ground. And pipe work, plastic piping so the soil doesn't rot the cables. Lovely jubbly. And this is the trouble, see, like I've lived, born and bred here, like, but this is my 49th, well, this will be my 50th year here in this town. And, people die off, people that know you, they die off, and then new people come, and then you end up a stranger in your own town, They look at you like you're the stranger. I thought, I'm local. And you get them, what's it called? Middle class types. Oh, hello, how are you? Fuck off. And you get other people that put that twang on and, their fur coat and no knickers. That's what my dad always used to say. Always get the winds getting up now. But I don't know where this bloody Arctic winds are. Well, might not be having around here. Might be England and all that, I don't know. Because half time the Met Office says, "Oh, you can have this, that, and the other," and don't have it. We've been warned with, what was it, Christmas week? We were warned, you're going to have heavy snow. Bugger all, nothing. No wonder the BBC finished with them. Went with somebody else. Nice. A bit closer now, the Dinas Pram. I hope I got enough room on this to bloody edit it. If I not have to transfer it. Well, that's if I can stick it into Linux. No, I'm not going to do that in case. This is a small cottage, this is. And that goes right up the back. Little cottage. It's lovely, it is. Yeah. Open reach. BT. Right, turn it off. There's some nice old houses there. They call this Bates Motel. That's what it looked like at night. When it's dark at night and you're down the bottom there, you can see it, all the lights lit up, and it looks like Bates Motel. Ooh, the winds are coming again. I think they're going to piss down. I used to live up here about 20 years ago when I first left home. You know, when your mother's crying and because you're leaving home, and you can still bring your washing here. When I lived here, I didn't have a washing machine, so I had to take it as soon as it moved to Pengwern. I had my own washing machine. Then I went to the Philippines, got married, and the rest is history. Well, it's iPad. This is Birch Hill, by the way. Goes down onto the A5. And Barbazole in the foreground there. Not foreground, background. Get mixed up with them two words. This is called Armstrong Towers, this house here. So if you are coming this way and you want to go for a walk into Pengwern, you can come this way and you come to this hill now. Oh, there's another bloody car. This is Armstrong Towers. Lovely little house. She's got a swimming. I think this is a swimming pool part of this. I think she's got a swimming pool and a sauna inside. She used to. My nan visited there once because she was a carer for my nan. A lady, lovely lady. Heart of gold. Her husband was in the and can I say, well, he's in the SAS. And in the end, he ended up with dementia. And this is where I used to live. This row of houses here, the one in the centre there. So we go up this hill now because this takes you back up to Pengwern. There's lovely old houses here. Private house now. It used to be flats. Number 3. You can see the other side, the Wrexham Road there, well, Trevor Road, and Aviva. Ooh. Yeah, so you come up here. I'll turn this off until I get to the top. Well, I've come to the end of my walk now. I think there's a good view of Llangollen from here. There's the old seed factory. Not seed, yeah, seed factory. Lovely. I'll give you another look. Yeah. So this is the end of my walk for today. Llangollen. Right.